Hello. I would like to share some information about our return to in-person teaching and learning for students in transitional through 5th grade. Our goal is to safely return our students to in-person instruction and learning as soon as possible. We all recognize that in-person learning is best for our students. Our staff has been working diligently to develop a plan that safely reopens our schools following the recommendations of the California Department of Public Health as well as the Bi-County Health Officer. School districts within Sutter and Yuba County and throughout California and the nation have been working on similar plans. Each district is unique. Therefore, no two plans are exactly alike, and a one-size-fits-all approach will not work, nor will every family agree with their district's reopening plans. Again, the plans that have been developed are to reopen our schools in a way that provides the necessary safety precautions for our students and staff. Here are some details about the district's AM-PM model for the youngest students in our district, TK through grade 5. The governing board approved an AM-PM model which will divide your child's class approximately in half, with half of the class attending in the morning and the other half attending in the afternoon. When students are not in class learning, they will be working on assignments provided by their teacher. Students will attend school for 2.5 hours under this model, with start times for the morning group starting generally between 8 and 8:30 and dismissal times between 10:30 and 11. Custodians will clean classrooms and bathrooms between the two sessions. The afternoon group will start school between 12 and 12:30 and be dismissed between 2:30 and 3. These are general times and may vary depending on the school your child attends. Teachers will focus on English language arts and math while your child is at school. For families who have elected to remain on distance learning until we return to a more traditional in-person learning model, two questions continue to be asked. Will my child be able to keep their current teacher, and can they remain at their current school? Because so many families are choosing to stay on distance learning, it may not be possible for your child to remain with their current teacher during this transition period. However, when we return to traditional in-person learning, your child will be able to transition back to their current teacher at their school of residence. When we reopen fully, and if you choose not to return your child to campus, you will have the option to enroll your child at Independent Study Academy. Distance learning will no longer be offered at your child's school site. If you have not completed the survey and identified if you would like blended learning or distance learning, your child's teacher will be reaching out to you so that we may begin the process of assigning distance learning teachers. In addition, site administrators will begin dividing classes in order to create the blended learning AM-PM groups in the most fair and equitable way. Siblings will be placed on the same schedule. Special requests for specific schedules cannot be guaranteed. I wanted to clarify some of the misinformation that has been circulating and explain the rationale behind the safety protocols that are being put into place. Students in grades 3 through 5 will be required to wear facial coverings. It is strongly recommended that students transitional K through 2nd grade wear a facial covering as well. All staff will also be required to wear a facial covering. We will have desk dividers for every student for one additional layer of protection, and here is what they look like. So here is the example of the desk divider that will be in your child's classroom to add an additional layer of safety. In some of our classrooms, we don't have desks, we have tables, and so these desk dividers will act as the layer of protection for your student. In addition, for those TK through 2nd grade students who won't be wearing masks, this would be the layer of protection between the student and the teacher. To prevent the need to clean additional high-touch facilities, libraries and computer labs will not be available for student use during this time. There will not be a structured recess schedule due to the limited time at school. Teachers will facilitate breaks for their classes as needed. Drinking fountains will not be accessible. Students will be encouraged to bring water from home, but for those who forget or do not bring water, water will be available to our students. Bathroom access will be limited to 2 students at any given time. There will be an adult to supervise and monitor the bathrooms at all times. To limit the congregating and commingling of students, food will not be served in the cafeteria, but available in a grab-and-go fashion. During this phase, due to the physical distancing requirements, transportation will only be provided to special education students who have transportation services listed in their IEP and those living in the most southern areas of the district boundaries in the central Gaither area. Our plan for returning students to in-person learning will begin on November 2nd with transitional kindergarten through first graders the first week, followed by our second and third graders who will start on November 9th, and fourth and fifth graders the week of November 16th. Your child's school will notify you if your child is attending the AM or PM session and the exact start and dismissal times by the week of October 26th. Your patience during this time is greatly appreciated. If you have any specific questions, please contact your site administrator and they will be able to assist you. Thank you.